Now on Bounce, it's Friday, and you know what that means. Our guest Bounce contributor, Olympia D, is here for her weekly segment of Raising Brilliance. She's a radio personality, if you didn't know, for Old School 105.3. Always a pleasure to have you here, Olympia D.
Thank you for having me, Delana.
Yeah, and what are we discussing tonight?
All right, tonight for Raising Brilliance, I would like to highlight a local nonprofit organization that helps countless young women transition into a better life. Here with us tonight from Open My Heart organization is Ms. Tanya Allen. She is the Executive Director for Open My Heart, and thank you so much for being with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
All right.
It's an honor.
What we need you to do is just tell everybody, give some background about Open My Heart and the type of work that you do here in the city.
Okay, wonderful. Open My Heart has actually been established for going on 5 months logistically. However, I've been operating in this entity for over 20 years. It was birthed in the confounds of my coming into motherhood at a very early age and realizing and understanding that I had a support system around me to help me grow through that successfully. But what I've noticed is that we have a high population of teens embarked in some form of homelessness, sex trafficking or abuse or neglect. And one of the things that Open My Heart is really focusing on is putting these women in a position to where they have a safe environment to where they can go and become successful. Taking away all the issues and putting them in a position where they can really focus on self, getting the emotional support that they may need or the financial support or even the educational component that they're needing to become successful women. And we want all the issues off at the table so that they can be the success and the women and the queens that they're destined to be. So over the past 20 years plus within the 5 months working with young women, mentoring, educationally developing them, putting them in a position to where they're able to go back to school if that's what they're needing, looking at career and job placement, mentorship and internship so where they can actually walk the walk and have the support that they'll need to become successful.
And you do that through a variety of services to your clients. And what are some of those and how does that help?
Well, some of those kind of revert back to what I was saying about the homelessness and the sex trafficking and, of course, the abuse. I'm putting them in a safe home environment. That's first. And then some of the other programs, we have our Renew Me program, which we focus on 5 areas, and that's helping them to reflect on some of the situations that led them to where they are, and then focusing on redefining that and putting them in a redirection. Then we look at rejuvenating them, because once you've been downtrodden, we have to put something back into you so that you can be able to give that off. And then the last phase, we're looking at really and truly replacing and then going and rebuilding all the things and all the bridges that they're needing. Another component to our organization is putting them in place and in alignment with mentors. So women that are in the community that's been successful, can give them the guidance, not just telling them, oh, don't do this and don't go there or don't do this, but giving them that, okay, let me show you what I do, let me show you what I have done, and this is something that can help you better yourself. So it's kind of that hands-on, one-on-one mentorship that we really like to have but are afraid to ask for, and to put them in that position to where they can become successful.
And this type of work is very costly, so I'm sure you guys have a list of events that are coming up. One of them happens to be the Step, Mix, and Mingle. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Oh, wow. My board is so phenomenal, and not me, because people tell me, Tanya, you can't dance, but that's why we're doing the Step, Mix, and Mingle. It's an opportunity with the Purple Charlotte Steppers, and they're going to come in and host and support and just take the young at heart back to the dance floor and really taking a look at the old dances, the new dances, and making an opportunity for us to have fun, come out and socialize, network. A lot of times we go to networking events and it's all stuffy, but we want people to come in, put their guards down, let their hair loose, and have a really good time to benefit our cause. It's on the 27th of this month, and we're very excited and looking forward to it.
All right.
What are the needs? Let me just ask that, if you don't mind. The needs. How many young women are we looking at here, on average?
On an average, our whole goal is to at least target 144 women a year. So that's our ultimate goal. If we go beyond that, absolutely wonderful. If we triple it, great. But our whole goal is to where not putting them in a position to where we have to turn our doors or close our doors to any young woman. We're looking at what we need is the support. We need mentorship. Of course, we need donations. So please, please, please always donate.
Yes.
But your time, your support, your love. Because one of the things that we find is that if you love someone, you can help them get to wherever they need to be. Open My Heart really believe in the concept that when life says build walls, love says open my heart. So we need your support, time, and money.
Fantastic information. Let's put up the information for what's going on. If you like to step, mix, and mingle, I know Olympia D does, come out to Moorhead Tavern Saturday, August 27th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tickets are available online at openmyheartinc.org. So great information.
Thank you.
We appreciate
Definitely.
that.
So thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Awesome. And for more of your Raising Brilliance ideas or events, you can always email them to me at olympiadshow@gmail.com, and also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Olympia D Show.
Tanya, thanks again for coming on the show. We'll be right back with more news on Bounce.